Now this for me is the ultimate 5 litre V8 Range Rover physically available on the market today. This is such a special car. As far as 4x4s go and Range Rovers, this is the one to have. This is not only the long wheelbase 5 litre V8, Autobiography, but then it's had the full Overfinch conversion done. If you don't know already, Overfinch is a UK, British-based company that take Land Rover, Range Rover products, enhance them and modify them using premium materials, mainly carbon fibre, and make it an absolutely fantastic car, just even better. Is that possible? Well, in this case, yes it is. And that's what I'm saying, as far as Range Rovers goes, this is the best. This car's a 2020 registration with a full Overfinch conversion. It would have cost about £225,000. Now we've only 18,000 miles on, which is not many miles at all. This car is 77,990. Yes, you heard me right. For 77,990, you will get power, you will get style, you will get all the specifications you will ever need and such low miles on it. This, remember, is the LWB, which stands for long wheelbase, which gives you more cabin space in the back to be a rear passenger. You've got literally reclining seat, which I'll show you in a few seconds. So let's start from the front. You've got your normal characteristics of a 5 litre V8 Autobiography, but this one is finished in a beautiful colour called the Carpathian Grey, which is a nice, rich, dark metallic grey, gunmetal grey, and then you see the obvious start with the Overfinch conversion. Again, if you don't know, the Overfinch conversion is not cheap. We're talking tens and tens of thousands of pounds. And it starts right here with the populated 3D lettering, what you call badging on the front. You've then got this full carbon fibre grille. This grille alone costs just over £4,000, and that puts into perspective what sort of cost has it been incurred converting this car. Now, talk about the front bumper. You've got your normal bumpers on a normal Range Rover. This Overfinch conversion bumper, you see the exposed carbon on the corners with the venting, the centrepiece, the front lip on the bumper, but the actual full bumper, this is all carbon fibre. It's then been protected because when you have a car that's worth £225,000, you want it to look new as possible for long as possible. So this full front bumper has been PPF'd. That means when it hits stone chips, it looks nice and new underneath. Standard spec like your 360 camera system, front rear parking sensors, air suspension, the LED matrix headlights with adaptive headlights, headlight washers, air suspension, which I've mentioned. But then you've got the newer design, the more modern 23-inch upgraded forged wheels with the Overfinch stamped in there. And these are nice and sharp and very well detailed, not some cheap wheels that you get on certain cars. Very expensive. I might be wrong, but I think they cost as much as £12,000. In the two-tone, the diamond cut with a gloss black there, and you have got the black Brembo calipers. More carbon fibre. This full side Atlas is carbon fibre, and the detailing on the Overfinch badging just there. The L down here means long wheelbase, and then the full side skirt is all carbon fibre. This is expensive stuff, but it just makes the car look fantastic. You've also got the electric deployable side steps. The Autobiography gives you the more sort of dual tone on the door handles, sun protection glass, tilt and sliding panoramic roof, and that's just the front half of the Overfinch conversion. But then more tens and tens of thousands have been spent on the interior, which starts right here with a perforated diamond quilted leather seat, the beading, the stitching, everything is attention to detail. But look at this. Like you get in the Rolls Royce, you've got this beautiful, very, very thick matte front and rear. The beading, the perforated seat, hot seat, ventilated seat, hot stone massaging seat, but then you have the Overfinch stamped on there as well. These are a completely different seat to your standard Autobiography. The centre armrest piece is also same leather wrapped, again same beading and stitching. You've then got the dual zone climate control, touchscreen media screen, which gives you Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, literally everything. The captain style seats, which means the armrests can be adjusted. I'm going to quickly get in and show you again. As a passenger, you've got the Overfinch entry kick plates, which illuminate, the twin dash, nice little touch here I want to show you. You've also got the lovely Overfinch leather wallet that put your books in. This car also has a ghost immobiliser, which is great to have. You've got lots of cubbyhole space, 2 keys, twin cup holders. Under the centre armrest, you have got a refrigerator as well. And then over here, you've got more different, the settings on here are ridiculous because everything's filled. The spec on it is up here and then a bit higher again. You've also got rear media I am going to show you a bit more when I get to the back now, but as for the passenger in here, you've then got more leather on the roof lining, because that's all leather wrapped, but again, with a different version of the perforated and the Alcantara. Tinted sliding sunroof that I've mentioned to you. I can't begin to tell you what brilliant value for money this car is, because I'd say every so often, once in 5 years, maybe 10 years, I'll come across a car like this, which has been loved, which has got very low mileage on, but the biggest part is where somebody else has took the initial hit of £140,000 or whatever that figure is. Because the next person that buys this car for $77,990 really is going to get their dream car without spending $200. And they love it just as much because it still feels, looks and smells like a new car. Now the long wheelbase, you can see instantly how much bigger the back door is. You've got built-in blinds there. You've then got the Meridian sound system, reading lights. Look at all the buttons on this door card here. That goes from all the adjustments on the seat, the lumbar, the leg stretcher. You've then got the different reclining options as well. The extended lever continues. This seat goes forward. This comes down to give that lovely airline seat configuration, because that's what it has, rear airline seat executive package. You've then got in here more cubby hole space, 4th zone climate control, charging. You've even got a 3-pin plug down below. This centre armrest electronically comes down. While that's doing its thing, you have got the touchscreen media system with Bluetooth headsets as well. Like, so you can do all the seat configuration, navigation. You pick and choose if it's the massaging sides, the hot and cold seats, the footrest. You can literally, I'm not joking, this is one of a kind. The ultimate, the beast, call it what you want. Down here, I like this finish. You've got a piano black, you've then got this pinstripe going down the middle. You press that button, electronically it opens up, produces 2 more cup holders. And below here, you have more cubby hole space. You have your little mirror there for a little bit of do what you want. And you have the remote as well. So this is a 5-seater, but it also can be a 4-seater and give everyone extra room, extra space with a centre console. But what a finish, what a finish. And to get one in the right colour, I think I had one about 8 years ago. Lovely car it was, by the way, but it was a different shade of blue. And the interior had a lot of blue in it as well. I personally liked it because I like blues. But this for me is a more stealthier look, stealthier vibe, whilst keeping luxury in mind. I have to admit, it really does. It's a wow car. Let's go back to the Overfinch conversion. This huge rear spoiler, all carbon fibre. The carbon fibre then continues on the centre trim, but again with the Overfinch badging, which replaced the Land Rover. You've then got automatic tailgate with a signature split tailgate, but look at the condition of the boot, the way it's been kept. You've got the 60/40 split seats. You've got another 3-pin plug socket here. Air suspension means you can lower it electronically. You've got more space down below, and then you press that button, that lifts up and that closes. Right, you have the Overfinch exhaust fascias, exposed carbon fibre on the rear diffuser with the vertical slats here, gives that lovely sporty vibe. But this full back bumper is carbon fibre. Yes, you're right. So all that's painted like the front, the exposed version, this looks good, but the unexposed version is still carbon fibre. If you didn't know that, it just means there's just so much carbon there. Look, if you go down the side, it's very important when you're looking at a 2020 reg vehicle, it's 4 or 5 years old, you naturally expect a few dents, a few scratches, scuffs, marks and that. This car, I promise you, I love it when a customer brings a car in part exchange and they looked after it, because this is a prime example of a very loved, well looked after version of this car. And that takes me onto the driver's seat, and this is such an important part of this video. When you're looking at a car that's 4 years old, this driver's seat section here, where it takes the most impact, because you're getting in and out, you're sliding on, you're sliding off, you're jumping in, you're jumping out, whatever you're doing, it creases, it cracks, it tears apart, it looks tired, it looks old, it looks just a little bit disgusting, if I may say so. But this one, absolutely not. It's done 18,000 miles and you can see exactly how fresh that leather is. I love the two-tone leather because it breaks it up, because sometimes you get a car with lots of gadget and gizmos, right exterior colour, but the interior is all black. Just feels a little bit claustrophobic. So having that lovely light shade of grey, a bit like a seashell grey, it breaks up a little bit and it looks amazing. Memory seats for driver and passenger, illuminated controls there for the mirrors, full digital dashboard, adaptive cruise control, paddle shift, stereo controls. This is all ceramic finish with illuminated finish as well. Heads-up display. Genuinely, I could spend 2 days talking about this car. I've whizzed around it in a few minutes to show you some key features that I think are important on this car and the obvious difference from a standard 5 litre long wheelbase Autobiography to the one with the Overfinch conversion, and I've probably still missed a couple of things. All I'm saying is don't you miss out on this vehicle, because at 77,990 you will kick yourself. You will not find another car that comes close to this. It's impossible. Love every single part of this car, and remember, above all that specification, the colour combination, you've got 525 brake horsepower in a car that as big as this, that weighs as much as this, that can do 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds is impressive. But everyone that I know that drives a long wheelbase, a car like this, they just float about, they just enjoy it. Really enjoy every single mile. And why shouldn't they? Fantastic car, fantastic value. This is the ultimate 5 litre V8 Range Rover, full Overfinch conversion in the awesome Carpathian grey. And let's not forget, 18,000 miles. Is it really a used car? Thanks for watching. Bye bye now.